Hey, what's up, YouTube? Happy Friday night. Shout out to Josh the Ford fan for calling out the television series that features this Oldsmobile Cutlass. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to mail anything out right now to you. However, I am going to be doing a 2,500 subscriber giveaway. I just hit 1,800 yesterday, so only 700 more, and I'll give away something cool. So, Josh the Ford fan, there's your shout out, man. Good. Well, I appreciate the participation. I like trying to be interactive with people in the hobby. It's a great hobby. There's a lot of douchebaggery that goes on in the hobby, but for the most part, it's all good people, and you nailed it. I'm not going to say what it is. If you guys want to know the television show, go watch the video, or just go to the video and look at the comments. Josh the Ford fan, he was the first one. Only 2 people guessed it, and one of them guessed it after Josh the Ford fan did, so for all I know, he just took Josh's answer. I don't know. Anyways, we have a red Challenger Rally. We have a gold Challenger Rally. These are Auto World. My favorite of the 3 is the purple Challenger RT. The gold one really does look good. I have to say, it really does look good. But I like that purple one. I just like the wheels on the gold and red one a lot better. Anyways, the purpose of this little exercise in Challengers is that I found one tonight. One that I found a while ago, and I left it on the pegs regretfully. So when I saw it tonight, it for sure came home with me. And it's another RT. It's a pretty limited production on this one at 1,256 pieces. Now, even these older ones are pretty limited. They're pretty rare. They didn't make a whole ton of them, even though they didn't officially announce the production. So anyways, just wanted to show that. It looks awesome in black. The details really pop. And I just wish it had the Krager style wheels. The wheels are the only thing holding this car back. It is otherwise totally sick. So, awesome Auto World. I found a couple of these. I will grab these anytime I see them. It's unfortunate that I can't find any other colors, because that's the only color I have. That one and cream. Alright, the main purpose of this video, I actually already made this video, but it took me forever to open this. So I went ahead and finished opening it, and then here I am remaking the video. But these are all, they're already open, so you don't have to wait. This is a Greenlight Diorama, and this one is, I don't really know what the term I'm looking for. It's not sentimental, but it is definitely one that I can relate with. I'll start with this one because it has the name of the set right on it. The Rocky Mountain Trail Climbers. Salida, Colorado. I can't tell you how many times I've been four-wheeling up there in Salida, up in South Park, Guanella Pass, all the camping trips and whitewater rafting trips and four-wheeling. I mean, I lived in Denver for 30 years, and so I definitely love Colorado. I love the Rocky Mountains. It is some of the most beautiful landscape on the planet. So, and I've definitely enjoyed a lot of it in vehicles just like this one. So when I saw this diorama, it was definitely a must have. And after getting it, I noticed a couple of other really cool features about it. So, first of all, with this one, you can see it's got the mud splatter, which I like. I think it's a really cool feature. He's been hitting the trails, crossing the streams, hitting the puddles. Awesome detail. Now, these all have plastic bases. Or maybe no, that's definitely a metal base. Most of the time, the dioramas have plastic bases. Reason for that is that they are Motor World. They are not the premium lineup. They are the Motor World lineup. But here is what is really, really cool about these. Take a look at the license plate. It's Colorado. That is a Colorado plate. I would be interested in any 1 to 64 scale diecast car that has a Colorado plate. Or an Arizona plate for that matter. So, very, very cool. I'm definitely glad that I picked this up. You know, the castings are really cool too. I mean, you know, these Jeep Wranglers are pretty awesome. I think I've got enough of them, but you know, if I'm going to add another one into the collection, at least I'm adding an awesome one. So that's a really cool pickup. This one here, pretty awesome if you're into the whole camping thing. This is the Volkswagen, what is it, the Westphalia Type 2 Campmobile. I wish they made the top retractable. I wish they'd make it pop down. But they don't, but that's alright. I have a handful of these. This is the only one I have with the plastic base. But the detail on these Volkswagens is awesome. I personally think these are the nicest Volkswagens out in the scale. Sorry, M2. I mean, I like the M2s, but I do like the Greenlights better. Look at the detail. And, of course, another Colorado plate. The cool thing about this one is I think that, yeah, look at, that's a vintage Colorado license plate. See how it's a 1972 plate. So that's awesome. Some nostalgia there. Look at those wheels. Wow. Steel wheels with the dog dish VW hubcaps. Yeah, they're not skimping on any details there. Comes complete with the hair from my gray hair, because I'm getting old. That's actually, you know, this is my least favorite casting of this set, but after taking it out and giving it a good look, I actually like it. It's pretty awesome. So that's really cool. And then this one here is a total beast. I mean, this thing is sick. Let's take a look at this. Oh, it rolls like a gem. Look at that Chevy Silverado. Check out the detail on that front end. That is awesome. Got the bow tie. Tampoed indicators on top of the transparent lensed insert headlights. Painted and detailed light bar. We got a black hood, black top. The wheels look awesome. This truck, this Silverado Z71, is probably my favorite Greenlight Silverado that I have. And then, of course, that license plate. That one doesn't have a year on it, but I can tell you that is a more modern plate. Probably actually from around right now. Here's another thing, too, I want to mention about this. Look at those brake lights. That is awesome. Because a lot of times lately, what we've been seeing, as seen in my Golf video last night, are these red, you know, pretty lame little red painted jobs. At least with that Silverado, that metallic paint gives it a much more realistic look. But look how sick that truck looks. That is just killer. That is a nice Silverado. Very nice job, Greenlight. And then my favorite casting of the Diorama, which does surprisingly have a metal base. I did not think that it would. It's a sweet little casting. This little Ford Bronco. Check out the license plate. It's another vintage. That's probably around 72. Here, check out those shocks, though, underneath. Look at that. That's something I don't think we've seen from Greenlight yet. And I noticed that when I was taking this out of the package. Look at that detail. That is so sick. We have not seen that yet from Greenlight. Now, what they have done, I brought this one out for comparison. They've done it. They've done the sculpted detail. And the sculpted detail looks good, but, you know, you're not going to notice it unless you're looking for it. But with this, I mean, it totally just jumps out at you. It just looks awesome. So basically, you have a metal base, and then you have this... Oh, shit. Back seat just popped out. You have this black plastic suspension that attaches to the metal base, and those springs are part of that. They're part of that black plastic suspension kit. So what they've done is they painted the springs silver, and it adds a ton. I guess you could go through on all your Ford Broncos that are lifted and just get a little bottle of the silver testers and just paint them yourself. It probably wouldn't take that long, and it would make them look a heck of a lot nicer. So, but Greenlight's just, you know, just brought it out like that. So, looks awesome. I like the roll bar. You know, it's a pretty basic lifted Ford Bronco. You know, a lot of these Broncos they put out have all kinds of crazy stuff going on. This one is pretty much just left nice and simple. Just with the lift kit and the roll bar. Still wishing that they would bring one of these out with the spare tire here on the side. But, yep, that's my favorite. That is my favorite Rocky Mountain trail climber of the four. I do like the Silverado quite a bit, though. Whoa. I just noticed the Volkswagen. Something on it's crooked. I don't know if that's the front part or the back part. But whatever. Oh. There we go. How's that for a VW van? Almost think it looked better. They really didn't have this thing on very good. I see what they did. They drilled the hole. The hole's not drilled in the right place. So it's like crooked. But that's alright. It's not a big deal. I don't get too crazy about the Volkswagen vans. The only one I really like is the... Well, there's a few. I like the Gas Monkey. I like the Ron John. And I like the Field of Dreams. I think the Field of Dreams is probably my favorite. So anyways, Rocky Mountain Trail Climbers. Although the VW is not going to be climbing any trails, but it'll definitely make its way up to a nice little campsite. The Bronco is sick. The Jeep is awesome. And the Silverado is sick. Let's not forget the Golf Greenlights are sick too. And the Challenger, Auto World Challengers are sick too. But mostly what I got today, sick, awesome, cool, sick. So, as always, thanks for checking it out. You guys all have a great weekend. Hunt yourselves some awesome diecast. If you're unable to go out and do it, hop on eBay. Find yourselves a really cool vintage, maybe not vintage, but like a real oddball, hard to find Johnny Lightning casting and buy it for your collection. That's what I challenge all my viewers and subscribers to do. Go get yourselves a really cool Johnny Lightning piece, like one of those Tahoes, or maybe an Escalade, or a Typhoon, or an 81 Malibu. Just like a real oddball casting that no one else makes. Maybe that could be the criteria. Only available from Johnny Lightning. Alright, it's been fun. I'll holler at the next one.